What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about DAZZLER. It was announced recently that she's coming soon, so within the next 3 to 5 days we should have red stars available in game. So we are going to take a look at her kit, see exactly how it works, and then we are going to talk about the amount of red stars that you should aim for her. So like always, if you like the information on this video, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button. Also, let me know, do you like DAZZLER? Do you like the uniqueness about her with the rollerblades and the animations? I think she looks like a very interesting character. Okay, so let's take a look at her kit. First, we are going to take a look at her starts. So she's a Hero Global Mutant Controller. Very important, controller ISO 8, and then Unlimited X-Men. She's part of this new team with Gambit, Phantom X, Rogue, and one additional character. Okay, now in terms of the HP, she has a nice amount of HP at 450,000 HP, and this means that she'll get 50% more HP from Gambit, if I remember correctly, maybe 25%, but either way it will be on the range of 600,000. And that's a good thing. Okay, so now in terms of the damage, almost 32,000, which is like the base for the new characters. In terms of armor, we have 10,000, and this is kind of low. It's a big problem on this team, they don't have a lot of armor. In terms of the focus, she has 22,000, and part of this is from her passive, but that's a good thing. 22,000 is a very good amount. And in terms of resistance, she has 12,000. Not the best, but not terrible. Now, in terms of speed, she's at 99 speed, so that's not great. She's slower than characters like Black Bolt, but this is something that it's only outside of Cosmic Crucible, so we'll have to wait and see for the last characters to see if this speed is going to change or not, but right now it's not looking good. Now, in terms of uniques, she uses the same unique as Black Bolt, which is the Augmented Quantum Energy. It is also used by Ghost from the Pim Tech. And in terms of mini uniques, she requires 2 sets of mini uniques, so not super expensive character. Okay, that's it in terms of DAZZLER stats. Now let's take a look at her kit. Okay, so basic attack in Cosmic Crucible. Flips the defense up on the primary target, attacks the primary target for 300% damage, and applies offense down. In Cosmic Crucible, if this ability crits, it will apply blind to the primary target. This attack cannot be counter-attacked. Okay, so this is very interesting. This ability of the defense up, it happens before the attack, so that's a good situation. Then we have the situation of the apply offense down and apply the blind. The blind reduces the damage by 100%, of course. The offense down lowers the damage by 50%. Now, we have to decide, do we want her as a raider to apply always the blind, or do we want her as a striker to apply the offense down? The blind can cancel abilities like when they try to ability block us, so it's not only about reducing the damage, of course that's convenient, but the offense down, it lowers the resistance, but or it lowers the focus, but it's not by 100%, so it's not guaranteed that the enemies will fail the attacks. So we have a dilemma here, which type of ISO 8 are we going to use with DAZZLER? The striker will be more convenient to apply the offense down, the raider will be more convenient to apply the blind, and I don't think skirmisher is going to be super important because she has such a high focus and some of her abilities give her even more focus. Okay, so that's her basic. Now let's take a look at the special. Let's get this all on the screen. So it's a 6 energy ability, comes full, so that means you can use it on the first turn. Attack the primary target for 360% damage, apply blind, and reduce the speed bar of the enemies by 25%. After that, barrier self and all unlimited X-Men allies for 30% over max health, and in Cosmic Crucible applies 2 regenerations to self and all unlimited X-Men allies. This attack is unavoidable and it cannot be countered. Okay, so very interesting. The blind, we have another blind situation, so that's good. That's very convenient. And we also have turn rewind. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have slow. Whenever we have turn rewind, it's always better if it has slow. It doesn't have, it only has a blind. But if you apply this ability on a character that already has slow, that's going to be the best way to go about it. Now, because she's giving barrier and because she's also giving regeneration, it's going to be important to have some nice amount of red stars on her so you can double up on the value. So here we are getting value from the damage, the focus for the blinds, we are getting value for the regenerations and also for the barrier. So here we are quadrupling up on the value of her stats. Okay, now we have the ultimate showstopper, flip 2 negative effects into positive effects on self and all unlimited X-Men allies. In Cosmic Crucible, flip all negative effects to positive effects on self and all unlimited X-Men allies instead. Apply ability block to the primary target and attack all enemies for 450% damage and applies slow. This attack gains 1000 additional extra focus and it cannot be countered. So a lot of good things here and a lot of interesting things here. So we have the flipping negative effects into positive effects. This is something like we have seen with Night Nurse, but it's mostly related with the Cosmic Crucible. While Night Nurse works everywhere, here you can only flip 2 negative effects into positive effects. So that's a little bit lame. Then we have attack the primary target and apply ability block. This is great, of course. It's ready on turn 1, so the problem here is how fast Dazzler he is. As we know, she's not very fast, so this ability is decent, but it's not amazing because it goes so late in the match already. Applying slow to all enemies, that's always convenient, but here this is a good thing. Because she's so slow, she's going after everyone took their turn, so that means you are applying the slow whenever the enemies are getting their turn bar up, so this means this slow will have a lot more value. And then of course the extra focus, I'm not exactly sure if she requires this extra focus, but it's always a nice extra. Okay, so now let's take a look at her passive, Disco Diva. In Cosmic Crucible, on spawn, barrier self and all unlimited X-Men allies for 30% max health. So once again the stats for her is going to be important. When an unlimited X-Men ally gains a negative effect, fill the speed bar of this character by 10%. So this is going to be a good thing, kinda. So whenever your team is getting negative effects, you are going to increase the speed on this character. Now, the problem with this ability is that we have seen other characters with similar mechanics like Negasonic, and she's still very slow. Negasonic, she's also slow, she also gets speed bar whenever the enemies do stuff, but it's just not enough. The characters are still very slow, and if you are also applying slow to the enemies, that means you are still crippling your character, because if the enemies don't take turns, you are also not going to take turns. So I'm not exactly sure if this is a good mechanic. I didn't like it with the Negasonic, and we are seeing it once again here. On blind, gain deflect and clear all blinds from self and unlimited X-Men allies. Oh, it's actually not unlimited, it's all X-Men allies. So this is going to be very convenient. I'm not exactly sure if this is to be against the Brotherhood or some other characters that apply a lot of blinds, but it's definitely something interesting, and maybe she will be like Rhino, right? She will be used in specific situations just to activate this ability. And after that, gain 35% more focus, unlimited X-Men allies gain 35% more focus. Okay, so as you saw, there are a few abilities here that will benefit from additional stats. The most situations where you have double up on value of our stats is on the special. On the ultimate, not so much, just a little bit, while here we were quadrupling up in terms of the stats. Here, not as much, and especially because she's getting these additional 1000 focus. So yeah, okay, so in conclusion, after taking a look at the kit of Dazzler, she is between a controller and a support character. She is not the character that is going to win you the game. So my recommendation for you is to try to get between a 3 red stars and a 4 red stars for her, and save your other red star orbs for Gambit, which is a more important character. And after that, if you already have 3 stars or 4 red stars on her, then you can easily upgrade it with the silver promotion credits. I don't think you should go balls deep on her, even if you would find that interesting. I don't think it's necessary. So yeah, between a 3 red stars and a 4 red stars for her is good enough. Don't worry about getting higher than that, and save your red stars for Gambit, because Gambit, unlike her and unlike Phantom X, is a character that will win you the matches. So having him as big as possible is going to be way more convenient. So yeah guys, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Taking a look at Dazzler, what we like about her kit, what we don't like, which the amount of red stars that you should try to get on her. I definitely think that 3 red stars or 4 red stars for her is just fine, and for Gambit is going to be way more important. So if you like the information on this video, like always, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there something about her kit that you really like? And if you're new to my channel and you want more Marvel Strike Force content, make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.